Speaking of the Tupac murder, this is an insane story. Diddy is being sued for allegedly raping a woman with a TV remote as payback for Tupac murder claim. This is crazy. Diddy has been accused of raping a woman with a TV remote in a new lawsuit. The suit, obtained by TMZ, alleges the embattled bad boy boss violently sexually assaulted a woman named Ashley Parham in 2018 after she accused him of being involved in Tupac's murder. Parham claims she met a friend of Diddy's at a bar, and he then FaceTimed the mogul, during which she told Diddy to his face that she believed he played a part in Pac's death. According to Parham, Puffy warned her that she would pay for her comment and that his friend later conspired with the record executive for her to be raped. Parham claims that she was invited to the home of Diddy's friend, and the mogul later showed up. She alleges Diddy then held a knife to her face and threatened to give her a Glasgow smile, which is like the Joker type of smile. The woman also claims that Diddy and his senior employee Christina Parham threatened to sell her into a sex slavery around the world. The lawsuit then alleges that Puffy took off Parham's clothes and covered her body in an unknown liquid before attempting to insert what he and Parham referred to as a IUD, a device, into her vagina. After it didn't work, she claims Diddy picked up a TV remote and raped her with it before anally raping her along with two other men. She also claims another man raped her vagina again. After the alleged gang rape, Parham claims she grabbed a knife and was confronted by Diddy while attempting to escape, at which point the mogul confessed to giving her enough drugs to take out a horse. She also claims that Diddy offered her money to not report the incident and that he threatened to harm her family and told her he had people watching her sister's home. Parham further claims that Diddy phoned his mother, Janice Combs, who pressured her not to report what happened. The standoff escalated into violence, Parham says, when Diddy bragged about getting away with bigger crimes and specifically referred to Tupac. This apparently annoyed a member of his team who allegedly brandished a gun and fired a shot that sent Diddy running. Wow. Parham claims she then chased the mogul with the knife and ended up grazing his stomach during the melee. Parham claims she told the Contra Costa County Sheriff's Department about the rape, but they did not believe her, and that it was also reported to Walnut Creek Police and the Orinda Police Department without any investigation being opened. Diddy has yet to respond to the allegations. The explosive lawsuit is the 7th to be filed against the 50-year-old this week alone. Yeah, I mean, there's new stories about Diddy every single day, new lawsuits. We're going to be talking about like 6 more lawsuits that are coming or that have been filed already. But this is a crazy story, man. If this really infuriates Diddy like that, her saying that to him, then clearly he did it. I mean, there's nothing, because here's the thing, right? As a human, unless you're just like psychologically not there all the way and you can't register killing a human being, but as a human, that will haunt you that you actually killed a human being or you had a part in killing a human being. That does haunt you. If your brain up there is like normally wired for the most part, right? Killing anybody, you're really not, unless you're just defending yourself. Most of the time, people that just murder people are not normally wired, right? I saw a clip of like a guy at a parking lot just axe somebody's head, literally. Just take an axe and just hit his head, and his whole head flew off. It's disgusting. I almost puked, but that's Twitter for you. They show you random shit that you don't even want to see. But when I scroll through it, I get, it's like you don't want to see it, but you don't want to look away, that type of incident. And yeah, like there's people like that who murder like that. They're not all the way right upstairs, right in the head. But people that plan out murders or that are capable of murder but haven't done it, like everybody's capable of murder, but we logically think about most situations, right? Unless our life is in danger, then we think about potentially murdering somebody. But we're not sitting here and just like, wanting to kill somebody because they got our coffee order wrong, right? Like people don't think like that, but other people do. Those are the people that don't have proper wiring. And I think Diddy has proper wiring in his head. To be this successful, he has to have some type of proper wiring. But I think the success got to his head. And I think because he's so successful and rich, he thought he could just get away with anything. And that type of disease creeps up to a lot of people that get really powerful, right? Your true colors will come out when you get a lot of money. That's what most people say, and that's usually the truth. When you get a lot of money and you get a lot of power, that's usually when people can tell who you are as a person. Are you a given person? Are you still humble? Are you still respectful? Or do you turn into this monster who thinks they can do whatever they want to do? And that's why we see a lot of these Hollywood stories, that people just get too much power and they think that, hey, if I got away with murdering this person, I can keep doing it. If I got away with raping this woman, I can keep doing it. If I got away with doing this and that, I can keep doing it. But we'll see, man. Maybe if she actually filed the report, maybe they can pull up those reports in 2018 and be like, hey, yeah, she actually filed these report when they happened and blah, blah, blah. Maybe they can find evidence, and I don't know, but insane, man. Insane. I don't know what the fuck Diddy's going to do with all these lawsuits. I mean, this guy might be the most sued person in the world. I really don't know. I've never read about this many people suing one individual. Now, companies, yeah, but I'm talking about like an individual person. Diddy's probably the most sued person in the world. I'm actually going to Google. Let me see. Who is the most sued person in the world? Wow. So Donald Trump from the 1970s until he was elected president in 2016. Donald Trump and his businesses were involved in over 4,000 legal cases in the United States, federal and state courts. That's a lot of lawsuits, but I'm talking about individual people because that's with his company. So that not really counting that. I don't know. Diddy's had at least, I want to say since all this reporting, over 50 to maybe 60. Well, actually way over that because that lawyer did 120 lawsuits or people or something like that. Whatever. Let's just say it's about 200 lawsuits. That's insane, man, for one individual. Insane. We're not even talking about old lawsuits from previous incidents like the Shine shooting and all kinds of shit that he's been through. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes posted, man. That's an insane, insane story that I've never heard. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. So yeah, we'll see what happens.